What if I told you there's a massive cloud of alcohol just floating in space? Not a science fiction story, not a bar in zero gravity. We're talking about a literal interstellar booze cloud, big enough to make 400 trillion pints of beer. Yep, that's a real thing. Welcome to space, where things get weird. Meet Sagittarius B2, a gigantic molecular cloud about 390 light years from the center of our Milky Way galaxy. It's cold, it's massive, and get this, it's absolutely soaked in ethyl alcohol. That's the same kind of alcohol found in beer, wine, and liquor. Astronomers discovered it using radio telescopes, which can detect the unique signatures of molecules floating in space. And there's a lot of it. Scientists estimate this cloud holds enough alcohol to supply every single human on Earth with 300,000 pints a day. For 1 billion years. Not that you'd survive that long. Or through the first day. So how does alcohol even end up in space? Well, space isn't just empty vacuum, it's full of gas and dust, especially in places like Sagittarius B2. Inside these clouds, under the right conditions, atoms and molecules stick together on tiny dust grains. Over time, and we're talking millions of years, complex molecules form, including ethyl alcohol, methanol, and even simple sugars. It's astrochemistry at work. Space is basically one giant, cold, slow-motion chemistry lab. Okay, real question. Could you drink this stuff? Short answer, nope. First off, it's spread over a massive area, so it's not like there's a floating space bar with shots on tap. Second, it's mixed in with all kinds of deadly stuff. Toxic gases, hydrogen cyanide, and cosmic radiation. Not exactly cocktail-friendly. Also, you'd need a spaceship, a giant filter, and probably a death wish. But the fact that alcohol forms naturally in space is a huge clue about the chemistry of the universe, and maybe even how life began. Here's the mind-blowing part. Finding alcohol and other complex organic molecules in space suggests that the building blocks of life aren't unique to Earth. They might be everywhere, scattered across the galaxy, hitching rides on comets, or forming in star nurseries. That means the ingredients for life, maybe even life itself, could be cosmic. So yeah, this massive alcohol cloud, it's not just fun trivia. It's a tiny, boozy piece of the puzzle that helps us understand where we come from and whether we're alone in the universe.